So last class I had started with pronouns, isn't it? And I had discussed that how many kinds of pronouns are there. So how many kinds of pronouns are there? There are 8 kinds of pronouns. Right? Interrogative, reflexive, indefinite, relative, personal, possessive, demonstrative, distributive. So those are the kinds of pronouns. So I think so I had explained till demonstrative and interrogative pronoun. So today I will explain what is reflexive, emphatic and relative pronoun. Alright, so what is reflexive? Reflexive is him, myself, himself and all. So reflexive pronoun. Alright, so reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of the verb refer to the same thing or same person. For example, she hurt herself. So what are you talking about? She. Alright, she hurt herself. So this is the same person, she. So that's why you use herself. You can't write myself or itself or themselves. Alright, so the next example is the team applauded itself for finishing the work on time. So the team is supposed to be a group. Alright, so that's why you use itself. You can't write the team applaud herself or himself there. Alright, because it's a team, it's a group, you use itself. So reflexive pronoun is used when the subject and the object of the verb refer to the same person or thing. It can never be the subject of a sentence. So there in this yellow box, there's an example. My sister and myself went to the zoo. So that is incorrect. You cannot say that. Alright, so instead of myself, what do you replace? You say my sister and I went to the zoo. So that is reflexive pronoun. So emphatic pronouns are used for emphasis. Alright, emphatic pronoun is used for what? Emphasis. That means when you lay stress on something. Alright, like I myself finished the task or the work. So what is this? I myself. You're talking about yourself, mine. Alright, I myself finished the task. She herself painted the wall. So these are emphatic pronouns where you're emphasizing on particular person. Like I myself, what am I talking about? Myself, isn't it? That I myself finished the work. Or she herself painted the wall. So that is emphatic pronoun. So we move on to the next, that is indefinite. Alright, indefinite pronouns refer to the person or things in a general way. So when you're talking about a person or things in general way, you use the words like someone, everyone. Okay, so is someone at the door? Everyone likes the new teacher. So that is indefinite pronoun. So relative pronouns represent the nouns that precede them and act as conjunction. So children, we have learned conjunction is what? It's a joining word to join two sentences or clauses together, isn't it? So that is what? It's a conjunction, but here it is relative pronoun when you're joining two sentences or two clauses. Alright? Like the girl stood at the door. So this is one sentence. Alright? She was waiting for her sister. So what is this? This two sentences. The girl stood at the door, full stop. She was waiting for her sister. So when you make it into a simple sentence, what you do is that you write the girl who stood at the door was waiting for her sister. So which is a pronoun here? Who, right? Because the word who is joining two sentences. The girl stood at the door. She was waiting for her sister. So when I write in using the relative pronoun, what it becomes, the girl who stood at the door was waiting for her sister. So who is a relative pronoun? So similarly, there are some examples, all right, which you need to know using which and that. So who we have done, all right. So now let me use the pronoun which. The girl, okay, the boy, sorry, so for example, this is a fact, all right, I learned it yesterday. So when you use relative pronoun, it becomes what? This is a fact which I learned yesterday. Learned yesterday. Okay, so which is the relative pronoun here? So in this way, relative pronoun is used when you add or when you join two sentences using a relative pronoun. So I think I'm done with the chapter pronouns, all right, and I will send you the PDF, and you are supposed to do that exercise on page 12, all right. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate pronouns. Appropriate means what? Suitable. Right, Raman wanted to borrow a bicycle for this evening. I lent him mine. You can't write hers or his. Alright, please return the watch to Nina. It is hers. You can't write it is she's. Alright, it has to be it is hers. Megha and I are going to meet a friend of ours. So because why I am saying ours is what? There are two people, Megha and I. So you can't write anything else apart from ours. So is this handbag yours? So it should be that. Those shoes are mine. So please do exercise 12. Alright, on page 12 and 13. So they are number 1 to 12. Please do it in your exercise copy. So number C, insert suitable and interrogative pronouns. So you just have to use interrogative pronouns like which, what, whom, alright. So dash took you so long. You can't write which took you so long. You have to write what took you so long. Dash plucked the flowers from the garden. Who plucked the flowers from the garden? Dash causes this strange phenomena. What causes? Alright. Dash called me just now. Who called me just now? So I've told you the answers also. So please do exercise B and C in your language copies, and I will send you the PDF after the class gets over. So on page 14, there is the highlighted words in these sentences are pronouns. So identify their types. You can do that on the book itself. You just have to write, alright, circle the pronoun and write what kind of pronoun is that, whether it's indefinite, whether it's personal, whether it's relative, whether it's demonstrative, distributive, alright. So do that on the book itself on page 14. And for your test, please start preparing all the exercises which is there in the textbook. So, till then, take care, be good and stay safe. Thank you.